episode 2 of What If Civilization Started Over. So, go watch the last video if you haven't seen it, which was episode 1. Let's get into it. First thing that will happen is the purple team is going to expand a bit into this alpine kind of region, and also start expanding into like Yugoslavia kind of areas. Yeah. So, and they lay claim to these kind of areas. Well, it looks something like this. And they're also going to continue exploring down the Italian peninsula. Maybe trying to see what's down there and see if there's more land to conquer. There definitely is more land to conquer. There. Next we go over to the yellow team, and the yellow team is gonna break through these mountains and start a little bit of expansion. For timeline references, these isn't just happening like all at once, like the purple team expansion and then the yellow team expansion. It's kind of happening at the same time. So the purple team expansion is happening while the yellow team is expanding. And the yellow team is going to climb over this area of the area. The blue team is next going to do a little bit of expansion into this semi-alpine kind of region. I don't really know what to call it. But they're going to expand it to like this. The new Polish country that broke away in the end of last episode is going to expand a little bit into these kind of areas. That's what they. Next, the Germans are going to expand, taking all of this Danish kind of area, and the green team is also going to expand a bit. Maybe trying to stop the Germans. The Germans notice this and try to stop the green team from expanding, and they do that pretty successfully. The red team is coming. I just was saying, the reason the red team is so good at expanding and have they been doing this because somewhere between a quarter and half their population is explorers, but none of these countries have navies, so the red team could get to Britain if they wanted a navy, but they can't because there's no navy. These guys don't care about the Alpine Mountains. They're gonna explore and conquer them, even though most of their armies are dying. And they're also gonna try to stop the green team from expanding. And they actually do stop the green team from expanding. They even try to stop the Germans from expanding to an extent. But then the Germans are also going to try and stop the red team from expanding, making their borders look something like this. The red team is just going crazy. They're having issues, I'd say. Yeah. But the red team is going to have a few breakaways from their area because they've been so expansionist. So let's see what areas break away. First region to break away is down here. This region here, this border stuff is going to look like that. And also some other provinces are going to break away and join with other already pre-existing countries. These provinces are going to join this. Some of these provinces are going to join the Germans. And the green team is going to gain a couple provinces. Looking something like that. Next country to break away will be this German supporting gold country. And the final country to break away is this pink purple country here. Let's fix this border there. And this is our new map of Thor. Next, the yellow team going to try to see what's out here, going around these parts of the mountain. and like climb up to over to some big kind of areas in Iberia. They think, and then they go this direction, meeting up to each other and surrounding these mountains and like climb to all of them. There's no actual colonies or actual civilizations here, but they just like climb. Next, the purple team is going to do some expanding. Finishing off their expansion in the Italian peninsula, except Sicily, but they're working on a small navy to get it like from like here to here different distances, and then well, they lay claim to some territories to say about here. Next, the yellow team is going to declare war on this new lime green team. And some other countries are like, whoa, this country just formed. Why are you already attacking it? And the yellow team's gonna go like, this is our rightful territory. Um, um, so they're just going in. How about we work up a peace deal? Okay, how about we work up a peace deal? And in the treaty, the yellow team will be annexing all of these land. Then this country will still be alive, but just barely. Next, an official. No. Next, the green team is going to do some expansions into the gold team. They're going to declare war on the gold team. The tribes that lay claim to these lands, they don't really like the red team, and this was one part of the red team. So, in their eyes, it's their territory. And this is going to make some countries a little mad. Because the Orange Country, specifically, was a country that very like the Greeks. No, not the Greeks. No, like the gold team. So, the Orange team, because of this, is going to declare war on the Green team. And currently, the Green, not sure, is stronger, but the Orange team is pretty sure the stronger. So the Green team is not doing too good. Yeah, the guy is of in a little dilemma problem thing where they're being pushed back on two sides. But then the Polish country is going to declare war on on the Germans. Surprisingly, and they're going to quickly take over a lot of territory very quickly. They were ramping up their military in order to do this. They get pretty far till the red team joins this war, ready for more expansion into the green team and the gold team. So in the turn, these guys are just being pushed back by two sides, and the rest of this can just go. These two are just being smushed. So they're gonna work out a peace treaty. And this is what the peace treaty looks like. So the red team will annex these lands and these lands here. The orange team will lose a bunch of land, and yeah. Next, that's the treaty. You can look at it if you want, but let's continue. So next thing is the Poland, which has become I'm maybe not so stronger, but they became pretty strong. Like, at least against what the Germans are. And they're gonna expand up to here. Next thing is the purple team is going to do again more Yugoslav expansion and continue down, making it all the way to Albania, all the way over here. This might not be too small for the purple team, but they don't really care. Nobody's living there, it's free land, and they finally make a landing on Sicily and take the island. And that is actually going to do it for today's video of what civilization started over. So, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next episode, and bye.